Well, it's not often that you get to have a meal with your legislators, but the annual League of Women Voters Legislative Breakfast gave that opportunity to those in attendance today. News Channel 18's Elizabeth Rentschler is live in West Lafayette with more on this story tonight. Elizabeth.
Kristen, a group of people gathered here at MCL Restaurant today for a unique opportunity. Those in attendance were able to have breakfast with several state representatives, as well as ask them a variety of questions. Questions range on everything from education to right to work, and no question went unanswered. MCL Restaurant and Bakery might be a delicious place to go for a breakfast on a Saturday morning, but today, people gathered for another reason. The League of Women Voters annual legislative breakfast.
Today we hosted a round table with Representative Alting, Truitt, Sheila Klinker, Tim Brown, and also Representative Don Leahy. They each spoke briefly, and then we asked them questions about different moves and different things that have happened in state legislature.
The steps were simple. Attendants would write down a question that was most interesting to them. The questions that had the most demand were then asked to the legislators. The hope was to bring not only different age groups together, but different political parties as well.
It was actually a great way of intermixing between both parties. You heard a few people kind of hem and haw and sigh when they heard answers they didn't like, but it's a good way to actually interact and put a face to the parties so it's not so tribal.
Questions included topics like right to work, education funding, and transportation. Democratic State Representative Sheila Klinker says that although they were all great questions, there was one topic that was the hardest to address.
The one on Planned Parenthood and the abortion issue is difficult for all of us, particularly when you have Catholic hospitals in your vicinity that perhaps feel that they have a certain agenda that they must follow.
Although there might have been some difficult questions asked, Klinker still believed that the breakfast was a successful event.
It's certainly not just a women's issue, it's a community issue, and those are always difficult questions. And I thought the turnout was very good. As you see, people are still standing around talking about the issues, and I think that's the key to knowing that you have a successful meeting.
One league member told me they had about 50 people in attendance today. She said it was a great turnout and an event they look forward to every year. Reporting live in West Lafayette, Elizabeth Rentschler, News Channel 18.